am Michael Polikoff, landscape architect. Welcome to the Albuquerque garden tour. This is one of the featured gardens on the tour, and we're fortunate enough to be able to share this with you today. A little bit of rain here in Albuquerque, it's wonderful. Hopefully the sun will come out and we'll all be able to enjoy it even more. We've got flowers, central focus on the fountain here with perennials that are abounding around that will be blooming different times of the year. Chimes for sound, and hummingbirds under the trees and so forth. So we try to create a variety of interests that will entice the people that are participating in the garden throughout the year. So we always enjoy creating a central focus point for the garden. Obviously this is the waterfall draws you in and adds a ambiance to the garden that relaxes you and provides an area for other flowers to be displayed. One of the challenges that we had here with the garden is that it's a small area, so we wanted to create some interest throughout. We have curves, sound, different textures, and flowers that bloom at different times of the year. Of course, one of the challenges in a garden is always trying to create new plants around existing plants. We've had some clematis and other plants along through here, so we're interspersing new plants along through the garden. This axis is also very important as part of the focal point looking back towards the table and the features of the arbor itself. So one of the challenges of this garden was to cover this wall, which was basically pretty bland and ugly at one point. We had a very large waterfall here that needed to be taken out, so we reconverted this entire area. A small zone like this needs to have a lot of interest in curves and so forth, so we created some texture on the wall, and hopefully at some point it'll grow over the edges of the waterfall and create a very nice English garden kind of effect. So with the trellis, we have enough sunlight to come through to keep folks warm in the morning, but it's about a 60 to 70% exposure, which creates enough shade in the summertime. This is all cedar wood, rough sawn, and we provided enough details around the edges and so forth to create a lot of interest. The vines, Gelsemium sempervirens, the Carolina jessamine, and the rose, which is the blaze rose, will eventually cover the top and provide even more shade for the area. One of the things that we enjoy doing here with our gardens is to create a variety of interests throughout the year. We have a number of perennials that bloom at different times. And these perennials are all, for the most part, drought resistant, except for just a few cases. The Cana lily will take some drought, and that'll be blooming in the summer. The clematis, obviously, a very showy flower throughout the spring and summer. And then we have the Rebecca, the black-eyed Susan, and the sage, which are more on the drought side, particularly the sage. Going to the roses and some of the other vines and so forth, the red hot poker plant and the elfin thyme in through here all bloom intermittently throughout the year. So again, we're creating interest that will dazzle the viewer from time to time. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for more gardens in the future.
Oh,